When the first F-16 Fighting Falcons began arriving in Ukraine during 2024, many Western observers hailed them as a potential game-changer. The expectation was that these nimble fourth-generation fighters would finally allow Ukraine to challenge Russia's dominance in the skies. The primary hope was that the jets, armed with sophisticated Western missiles, could contest airspace, intercept Russian bombers launching cruise missiles, and provide crucial air cover for Ukrainian ground troops. For months, the narrative focused on their ability to level the playing field, offering Kyiv a versatile platform capable of both defensive and offensive missions, a significant leap from its aging Soviet-era fleet. In practice, the F-16s have proven to be a vital asset, though their initial impact has been most profoundly felt in the air defense role. Rather than immediately charging into heavily defended Russian airspace, Ukrainian pilots have expertly used them to bolster the country's defensive shield. Their main task has been intercepting the relentless waves of Russian cruise missiles and, most importantly, the swarms of low-cost Shahed drones. These drones, while individually simple, are designed to overwhelm air defenses through sheer numbers. The F-16s, with their speed and advanced radar, provided a new, mobile layer of protection, capable of chasing down these threats far from the cities they targeted. However, this defensive duty created a new set of challenges, particularly an economic one. Using expensive air-to-air missiles, such as the AIM-120C AMRAAM, to shoot down a drone costing as little as $50,000 was not a sustainable strategy. Russia was waging a war of attrition not just on the battlefield, but against Ukraine's treasury. Each successful interception came at a prohibitively high cost, threatening to drain Kyiv's limited supply of advanced munitions. It became clear that for the F-16 to truly change the game, it needed not just to be effective, but also economically efficient in its primary role of defending Ukrainian skies. This necessity spurred the next evolution of Ukraine's F-16 fleet. Recent reports from December 2025 have confirmed a pivotal upgrade that directly addresses this economic and tactical dilemma. Photographs have emerged showing Ukrainian F-16s fitted with new, highly advanced systems designed for a specific purpose: to hunt and destroy cheap drones cheaply and safely. These upgrades, namely the AN/AQ-33 sniper pod and the APKWS-2 rocket system, represent a deliberate shift in strategy. They are not just minor enhancements. They are transformative tools that redefine how Ukraine can defend itself and manage its resources for a long, protracted conflict. The first piece of this new puzzle is the AN/AQ-33 Sniper Advanced Targeting Pod. This sophisticated piece of equipment, mounted externally on the F-16, is essentially a powerful set of long-range eyes for the pilot. It contains high-fidelity daytime and infrared cameras that can identify and track targets on the ground or in the air from significant distances, day or night, and in any weather conditions. For Ukraine, its most crucial feature is its advanced infrared sensor. This sensor is exceptionally sensitive to heat, allowing it to detect the faint heat signature from the small engines of low-flying drones like the Russian Shahed. This capability is a radical improvement over relying solely on the F-16's onboard radar. Traditional radar systems can struggle to detect small, low-altitude targets, which often get lost in the ground clutter of signals bouncing off the terrain below. The Shahed drones were specifically designed to exploit this weakness, flying low and slow to evade detection. The sniper pod, however, does not need a radar return. It simply looks for the heat of the drone's engine against the cold backdrop of the sky or the ground, making it a highly effective tool for spotting these stealthy threats. Perhaps the most significant tactical advantage offered by the sniper pod is its ability to enable passive targeting. When using the pod, a pilot does not need to switch on the F-16's own radar. An active radar emits powerful energy signals that act like a beacon, immediately alerting Russian air defense systems to the fighter's presence and location. By keeping the radar off and relying on the sniper's passive sensors, the Ukrainian pilot can patrol the skies almost invisibly. The jet becomes a silent hunter, searching for and tracking enemy drones without revealing its own position. This newfound stealth dramatically increases the survivability of both the pilot and the aircraft. Russian air defense crews on the ground, or pilots in their own fighters, will have a much harder time detecting and targeting a Ukrainian F-16 that is not broadcasting its location. This allows Ukrainian pilots to establish defensive patrol routes closer to the front lines or operate with greater confidence over friendly territory. The sniper pod, therefore, does more than just find targets. It provides a cloak of electronic silence that is essential for operating in a contested and dangerous airspace. Once the sniper pod has found a target, the F-16 needs a cost-effective weapon to destroy it. This is where the second part of the upgrade, the APKWS-2 rocket, comes into play. APKWS stands for Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, and it is a clever and affordable solution. The system takes a standard, unguided 70mm Hydra rocket, a relatively simple and inexpensive munition, and adds a laser guidance section between the warhead and the rocket motor. This simple addition transforms a basic rocket into a smart, precision-guided weapon. The pilot, using the sniper pod, simply illuminates the target with a laser, and the rocket homes in on the laser spot. This system is ideal for countering the drone threat. The F-16s can carry pods containing up to 7 of these rockets each, allowing a single jet to engage multiple targets in one sortie. The rocket's 10-pound high-explosive warhead is more than sufficient to destroy a Shahed drone, but it is not overkill, which helps to keep costs down. With a price tag of approximately $35,000 per rocket, the APKWS-2 is vastly cheaper than the air-to-air missiles previously used for drone interceptions. This is the core of the new, economically sustainable doctrine for Ukraine's air defense. The economic implications of this shift are immense. Intercepting a $50,000 Shahed drone with a missile that could cost upwards of $1 million was a losing proposition for Ukraine. It allowed Russia to trade cheap hardware for Ukraine's most valuable and limited resources. By using the APKWS-2, Ukraine can now destroy that same drone for a fraction of its cost. This completely flips the economic equation of the drone war. Now, it is Russia that is spending more on the attacking drone than Ukraine is spending on the intercepting munition, saving Kyiv millions of dollars and preserving its more advanced missiles for higher-value targets. Furthermore, the APKWS-2 is not just a cheap weapon, it is also a highly effective one. It travels at nearly 3 times the speed of sound, and has a range of several miles, making it perfectly suited for shooting down the relatively slow-moving drones. Its accuracy means that one rocket is typically enough for one kill, ensuring efficiency. The combination of its low cost, precision, and the ability to carry many rockets at once makes the F-16 a formidable drone-killing platform. It transforms the fighter from a costly last resort into a primary and highly efficient tool for clearing the skies. The combination of the sniper pod and the APKWS-2 rocket creates a powerful synergy, establishing a new, highly effective doctrine for Ukraine's Air Force. The process is a seamless loop of detect, track, and destroy. A pilot on patrol can use the sniper pod's infrared camera to silently scan the sky. Upon detecting the heat signature of an enemy drone, the pilot can lock on and track it without ever turning on the jet's radar. This keeps the F-16 hidden from Russian air defenses, ensuring the pilot remains safe while lining up the perfect shot. Once the target is tracked, the pilot designates it with the sniper pod's laser. The pilot can then launch an APKWS-2 rocket, which will guide itself directly to the laser-illuminated target, resulting in a precise and low-cost interception. This entire engagement can happen from a safe distance, well beyond the range of man-portable air defense systems. This hunter-killer methodology allows a single F-16 to loiter for extended periods, methodically picking off entire swarms of drones one by one, all while remaining a low-priority threat for enemy air defenses. This new capability does more than just save money. It frees up Ukraine's other air defense assets. Ground-based systems and more advanced expensive missiles can be conserved for their intended purpose, intercepting high-speed cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and enemy fighter jets. By handing over the bulk of the anti-drone work to this specialized F-16 configuration, Ukraine can create a more resilient, layered air defense network. It is a smarter allocation of resources that acknowledges the realities of a long war, where financial and material endurance is just as important as tactical success. Ultimately, these upgrades significantly enhance Ukraine's ability to defend its airspace, and, by extension, its chances of winning future battles. By neutralizing the threat of mass drone attacks in a cost-effective manner, Ukraine can better protect its cities, infrastructure, and frontline troops. The increased survivability of the F-16s means that more pilots and planes will be available for future missions, including offensive strikes using other precision munitions. This smart, pragmatic evolution of the F-16's role demonstrates a sophisticated adaptation to the challenges of modern warfare, providing Ukraine with a critical edge in the fight for its sovereignty.